Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renu. I am ready with yet another update on TR to PR pathway. For those who have not subscribed to my channel, they can simply go on and subscribe for more updates. And don't forget to hit the like button in case if you do. All right, so this is a quick update, and there has not been much of the changes in last 1 week's time period. We have seen the cases or rollouts where IRCC is assessing the application for IG stream, that is international stream, and I'm including both for the single applicant or even if you have a spouse outland or inland. That is in between 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. 8:10 p.m. Eastern time. And for those who have got the ability to link up the application or even the AOR from 7 to 8:10, it's very rare. Like I would say maybe 8 or 10 cases, to be honest with you. And still IRCC is in first hour, which means that those who have applied on May 6th from 12 to 1, they still are in a position where they are not able to link up the application. They're not received the AOR or ADR or any confirmation. So in that case, if you are experiencing the same situation, first and foremost, please don't panic. There is a proper procedure where visa officer would be assessing your application. Secondly, in case if you want, you definitely can raise a web form, but truly speaking, that is not going to give you much of a help unless and until you have not reached to the stage of AOR. So I would recommend have little patience out there and wait for good number of rollouts, maybe by January or max to max by February. Stream A is in between May 6th to August 23rd, and Stream B is May 6th to July 16th. Now, if you have already updated the information via web form before AOR and you have received it, make sure that you redo it after the receipt of AOR. There have been rejection where applicant forgot to update the same information what he did before receiving the AOR. So just keep that in mind. Secondly, French stream is what we are seeing here from May 6th to August 23rd. Now, a lot of you had the same confusion that I'm not covering French cases. I have covered in my past videos, like last week's videos, so you can always go and check them out. It's just that French is a little less in number, and so is the rollout. So, yeah. And let's dive into our first case here for international graduate. So those who have applied around 12 to 1, they are still getting the AOR and ability to link up the application. Again, it is not in your hand. You can only give it a shot. Like you can try to link up your application with UCI number and your family name. In case if you're not able to do it, please keep in mind that it has to be done by the centralized management system on GCMS. So you can always give it a try. Don't try to link up your application for more than 4 attempts. Otherwise, system would block you for 24 hours. Now, resuming back to the same timeline, it's May 6th at 1:39 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. This candidate has got the AOR on October 22nd, and there was an ADR. Majority of the cases are getting the ADR for police clearance certificate IMM 5669, or in case if you have not submitted pay stubs or relevant documents, IRCC would ask you. However, if you think that something was very important and you miss that, you definitely can do it on your own without waiting for the visa officer to get back to you on this. Now, PCC again is valid for 6 months time period, especially I'm talking about Indian one. On Indian PCC, you will not see that the validity time period, but if you Google it or even if you go on cic.gc.ca website, they will give you the information on that it is valid for 6 months. And that's the reason IRCC also asks you to provide the police clearance certificate for your stay for more than 6 months wherever you have stayed, like in relevance to that. Now, you can submit the PCC either from local police station or it could be from BLS. So don't need to worry about in case if you don't have it from BLS, local police station is equally good. However, if you're getting it superintendent of police, from India, that doesn't hold that kind of a validity. So it's better to go with a local police station or BLS. Now, in this case, if you see that ECOPR was received on November 22nd and the PR card was approved and mailed to him on December 4th, and today itself he got the PR card. Now, the time taking process from ECOPR to PR cards is generally 4 to 6 weeks time period, but it can vary from case to case. So is from AOR to ECOPR. We have seen cases where people were actually getting ECOPR within 5 days from AOR. So this is one scenario, and there have been cases where candidates got AOR and after 2 months they got the ECOPR. So it varies from case to case. Don't compare your case with the other person. That's actually gonna give you a lot of stress. Another timeline is for May 6th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. And now this applicant has submitted all the documents except the police clearance certificate from Greece. Now, when he linked up the application on October 9th, he saw that there was an ADR, and that was dated October 3rd. That's the reason I'm saying that try to link up if you can. I've explained the whole process of linking up the application. The link is in the description box below, so that probably could give you help. In this case, there was no AOR on October 9th, and he actually got the AOR on November 18th. Again, 99% of the cases will get the AOR. However, in case if you don't get the AOR and only been able to link up the application and end up receiving the requisition, that is ADR from IRCC, don't need to worry about that. This is very normal, and it's a part of process. Thereafter, he got the AOR on November 18th and then the PR confirmation portal on December 13th. In PR portal, you just have to upload your address and your updated photograph. This has to be as per the specification set by IRCC, and I have explained the process of PR confirmation portal like in my previous video also. And then it's ECOPR that he got it on December 17th. Now, when you receive the ECOPR, this is your moral responsibility to check the information what's mentioned out there. So in this case, like the candidate eyes were brown and it was mentioned blue, so he kind of raised that concern, and he got a link from IRCC. In that, he kind of updated the information and put all the amendments, and it was sent back to IRCC. So you can certainly do that in case if any information seems to be inaccurate. Okay, this is another timeline for 7:46 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, May 6th. Please note that still 40 to 50 minutes, like those who have applied on May 6th, in initial 40 to 50 minutes, they are still struggling with AOR and not able to get any kind of letter or even not able to link up the application. So this is one of the case where IRCC has enable the candidate to link up the application. Now, when you link up the application with this, you will be able to get all kind of updates under your portal. And if any requisition is made by the visa officer, you will see that any update is going on, like medicals are passed or whatever is going on, you will be able to see that after linking up the application. So basically, it gives you an access to keep yourself posted on what exactly is going on under your file. Also, linking up the application help you making sure that if you would like to raise any kind of web form or if any information is left out, you can certainly do that. So this is one of the help. Again, it's in the hand of IRCC. So there was no AOR as such after linking up the application, so you just have to wait for a couple of weeks, and thereafter he should be able to get it through. Okay, this is a timeline for IG stream again, 5:55 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, May 6th. I have covered a lot of timelines under essential healthcare and non-healthcare in my couple of previous videos. So I would recommend you, if you would like to get hold of good number of timelines, you can go and check them out. This is the international graduate timeline where he was able to link up the application on December 15th, and you can see the progress. There was no AOR, no ADR, and when you link up the application, you will see the information. So exactly, he saw that under his portal it says no documents required to process your application. That was on December 15th, the very day where he was able to link up. Now, he raised the concern, like he had some concerns. So he raised the concern through web form, and he also uploaded the police clearance certificate and RCMP fingerprints. Now, these documents were not asked. Like PCCs, of course, is mandatory. RCMP fingerprints is not mandatory. However, this candidate did it on his own on the very same day, December 15th. One day later, he got the information under his ADR status that we need your additional documents to process your application and will send you a message with more details. So this could also be a scenario. Again, don't need to panic. Sometimes you might think that, oh, I should not have raised the web form. That's fine if you have submitted that. Just have to wait. Now, in this case, the candidate has to wait for the visa officer to respond back to him in case, if any, further document is to be submitted. Okay, this is another timeline. It's 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, May 6th. He was able to link up the application on December 17th, and then he got the PCC request under his portal. So he linked up the application using the UCI and family name. Now, there's one more trick I would like to share with you guys. If possible, and you are still under that quota where you have applied on May 6th in first hour, you can reach out to IRCC customer support and ask them for the application number. So in some of the cases, if your application is very close to getting it assessed, they probably would give you the application number, and with that you will be able to link up your application. This is one trick. Now, when you link up the application, you should be able to see the updates under your portal. So yeah, that ways it will become easy for you to have an access to your file. Now, this is just a trick in case if that works for you or not. So in this case, again, there was no AOR, and the candidate is just able to see the updates under his portal. I hope this video has been little help to you. Now, I again would like to, request you, in case if you have any questions, you can always write back to me, but do share your timelines and concerns whatsoever you have, so we can discuss it with larger audience. And yeah, this was all for today. And if you like this, you definitely can subscribe to my channel for more updates. Till then, take care and stay safe, guys. Bye.